to Our Town. Dorothy Thompson speaking to you today from downtown by the Richland County Bank. And today we have a show about the Richland Community Food Pantry, so stay right here. Over to the Richland Community Food Pantry and we'll find out all about what they do there from Jerry Bauer and other volunteers.
Oh, yeah, no, it's going to, okay, yeah, it's going today to
What's it? Chicken, okay.
Well, my mom never raised peas. Hi, Ben.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
I just happened to be in the neighborhood and I thought, what's going on
The story from Jerry Bauer is that you are here on official business.
here? Yeah, I am.
There we go.
I want to know all about how the food pantry works. I know it doesn't start, this is at 10:10 on Wednesday morning. But this is just what kind
Well,
of,
we're just starting the setup, and that usually starts about 9 o'clock.
okay.
And we have some of the volunteers here stay all day, basically. They do go home for lunch or out for lunch, but otherwise they're here setting up. And then, of course, things have to be put back and cleaned up after the pantry is done. And so some people come at 9 and don't get to go home until all of that work is done, usually at least 6 o'clock and sometimes 6:30. And we had one occasion where they were here after 7 o'clock. And that was the day, I think, that we had 101 families or cars come through the pantry.
These were cars, not people.
Yeah. See, we do a drive-through. If you come this afternoon, this parking lot will be full of cars out here.
Yeah. What time does it start?
Okay, the pantry is open from 4 until 5:30.
Okay.
And we serve everybody who is in line and been checked in at 5:30. And so If you're still in line, then you don't have to worry, you still get your food. And what they do is, they have check-in people who go out in the parking lot and talk to the, what we call them our clients. They talk to our clients and check them in on their computer, and they find out what the size of the family is, because obviously a family of two does not need as much food as a family of, say, 6. And so that information then is sent into here, where somebody is with a computer and they've got numbers, and they put a number on a cart, and that's the order in which they will be filled and taken out to the curb and put in the car for the people. And we've been operating the drive-through since March of 2022, when the close down came. And of course, prior to that, we were serving it what we call supermarket style in here, and so all these tables were set up. But the clients were able to take a grocery cart, and they would go around and pick out the food that they wanted. And we made that change quite a few years ago, from just filling a bag and that's what you got, to the supermarket style. It's interesting because the drive-through, after we got a few bugs worked out, of course, has worked just splendidly. And some time ago, we took an informal survey of the volunteers and asked them if we get a chance, would you want to go back to the supermarket distribution? Not a one. It was all unanimous for the drive-through. I think they get served quicker because, well, you don't have people reading labels and trying to figure out if that's something that they want or don't want.
I brought a couple people here, campus students. It must have been 2014 or 15, and it was the grocery style.
Yes.
And there was a lot of, talking and visiting, and it just took longer.
Yes. Yeah. And the use is way up. Get up and go get it, but I've got a piece of paper with some statistics on it.
All right.
You want interesting visuals, Ben?
Yeah, frozen chicken.
Frozen chicken breasts
Thank you, Sarah.
come in big packages, but then of course they have to be repackaged because a family can't use all those chicken breasts. So that's one of the morning jobs on a Wednesday, is to repackage materials to make them the proper size for a family.
Gene, can I get in there?
Well, yeah.
So sometimes it's chicken breasts, and sometimes it's pistachios, and sometimes it's blueberries. What else did you say, Jim?
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs, sausages.
Ooh, I like sausage. Okay, Jerry, you may continue.
Okay. What I have here are some numbers that I got from our treasurer that compares 2023, which we just finished, with 2022. And so here goes. I rounded off the dollars to the nearest dollar, keep track of the pennies. In 2022, we served 2,555 families. In 2023, we served 3,475 families, and so that was up 36%, so better than a third increase in the number of families. In terms of our donations in 2022, it was $85,730. In 2023, it was $93,290, up 8.8%. And of course, very important are our expenses. And in 2022, they were $99,280. expenses in 2023, $120,810. And that's up 21.7%. So we've seen a major increase in the number of people. And it all happened about the middle of 2023. Up until June of 2023, we had been serving about 50 families a week. And then all of a sudden, it just started to increase, and it went through the 60s, and we're in the 70s now. Almost every Wednesday, we serve right around 70 families, a little over, a little under sometimes. And what we spent in 2023, out of our income, we spent $108,332 on foodstuffs, which of course is our major activity. And so all of the money is donated, and we have no paid staff. All of the labor is donated. We have what I like to call professional volunteers because they're here every week and don't have to worry about if somebody's going to be gone or not. We've heard stories about some pantries where from week to week they have to decide whether they can be open or not, depending on the number of volunteers that they have. And we just don't have that problem.
Now, this area is very good with volunteers. I mean,
Yes, it is.
for anything. Do you have would you have formula and diapers and things like that?
Well, yes, we have a few of those, and people can ask for those, and they get sent out along with the foodstuffs in their cart.
Where does that semi come from?
It comes from Madison, from the east side of Madison.
Okay. And then where do they get the food?
Second Harvest gets grants primarily and buys some of the food. They get some of it donated. Every once in a while, they get an email message that, excuse me, that Second Harvest has received the donation of, I don't know, hot dogs, chicken breasts, whatever it might happen to be. And we're going to do a special delivery or pickup. And what usually happens is they bring it out from Madison, take it to Dodgeville. And at Dodgeville, then they unload it there, and we go pick it up. And Dave and Karen Fry are a reliable trucking company. And they'll go to Dodgeville however many times it's necessary and bring food back for us. When it's
Okay.
all of our expenses, we spend 90% of what we spend on foodstuffs. And so there's very little what we call business expense. We pay something every month to the Lighthouse Chapel for allowing us to use this space because they have extra cleaning and they have extra utility expenses because we've got a lot of freezers and refrigerators that are plugged in around the building.
Yeah, and it's a great place because it's a big giant kitchen, and plus it is all zero entry. There are no steps.
That's right, and it is ground floor entry. I mean, there's no steps that you have to navigate or anything like that, which you find in many churches.
It's true. Well, I'll come back at 2 and then make sure people talk,
All right.
whether they want to or
Okay.
not. Okay.
You can encourage them then.
Oh, I will. Now continue with the chicken.
Well, you can tell them that if they don't talk, their pay is going to be docked.
Oh, I'll do that right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
the pay is wonderful here.
It is. The payment is all the people who are appreciative.
Well, we hope they're appreciative. Everything's volunteer here.
Well, I'll be back at 2. Okay, I see all the empty carts. It opens in, well, what, 2 hours? And why do you have it laid out like this?
This is our fruits and vegetable soups. We put it in a bag like this so it's easy for us to put in a small cart. And then there are other bags and boxes here for mediums and larges. Then we go along and we pick out what we have got to give away today. And this will tell us small, medium, and large on how many cans. You have your pastas, how many you need. We'll give water away today. Some cider cups to give away. They all get some juice, they all get cereal. They all get rolled oats, which is another cereal, the rice. They get these macaroni cheeseburger type things so that you can make a meal with the meats that are coming at the end of the line. And then we have a lot of different kind of beans, so they can add that to their chili or to their macaroni, whatever, for a little more protein. Have some gravy mix, little treats here that they can have. Have peanut butter and jelly to make sandwiches. Mac and cheese, that they can add with their meats or just make a quick meal for their kids. And this is our miscellaneous table. And these chips and stuff, everybody will get some. Just kind of a treat. Then there's some things here that we'll add to whatever they've picked up, you know, whatever we got in the cart. They'll put this here with it and make a meal out of these two. This is baking things, and this is their treats. So then they get a little candy and stuff like that. And these are according to the family size, whether they'd get 2, 4, or 6 picks. Our bread supply today is not what we would normally have. We never know for sure what each thing is going to have. But you get your breads and buns and bagels. Karen has the dairy.
Here's the dairy section. Eggs, cheese,
Butter.
butter.
Sometimes I have yogurt.
Does it vary week to week, or is it somewhat the same?
This that I have today is the same, but we sometimes have others, items that we add to it.
But even any of this, like if you get very little pasta one week, is that normal?
We-
Or is it kind
no,
of,
we try to keep that
okay,
as normal as we can.
All right.
And some more treats.
look at all the treats. Do these change weekly?
Yes, we never know what's coming on this day.
Okay.
Bill, what is it, Nancy?
What's down here? Oh, more treats.
Hi, Nancy. Hi.
Oh, fruits and vegetables.
She already has them
Send it to
Okay.
Nancy of how
for the size of the
clean it's
family.
supposed to look.
So someone drives up, do you already know who's coming? They make a reservation?
No,
Well, then how do you know?
we
You-
don't. It's a guessing game.
It is.
Every week, it's a guessing game. So then they would give their name and address, and the girls outside would take care of that. And then they would say it's a small family, so then we would grab the small 1-2 cart and take it around and pick up what goes in that cart.
Okay. And what door do you go out? Oh, the front door.
And then Dave can talk to me about meat.
Only if he wants to.
Oh, he does.
Who's the butcher? Who's the butcher? You're supposed to talk to me about the meat selection. You can't wait.
Well, it's kind of hard to, all of our meat right now is sitting outside there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of being cold outside. You
Right,
can just leave
yeah.
it.
Plus we have 2 freezers back here, 3 freezers downstairs. And so we'll be bringing stuff up from downstairs and in from outside. And
Yeah, these are frozen or cold. Yeah.
I just brought them up from downstairs. So if you were here an hour and a half from now, there'd be boxes all around here, over to here, another row over here, bunch piled there. And the pizzas and all the stuff that Bill does would be over in there, so.
What about during the summer? Would the meat and produce change? Do you have the,
We get the same amounts, but we'll bring them in and put them on the styrofoam, and then cover them up with blankets.
what about fresh produce from surrounding farms and gardens?
When that comes, the ladies pretty well just take care of that right away. We'll hand it out the same day normally.
Okay. So you're going to fill up a cart, a demo for me.
Yes,
All right, thank you.
this is for a small family of 1 or 2.
I don't want in on these
I'm gonna
pictures.
Well,
drive.
you know
you're
what
gonna-
happens down through there.
Huh?
You have to supervise.
No. So
No,
here,
go
fruits
ahead
and
and burn.
vegetables are already in down there. The fresh fruits and vegetables are in
What
here.
are we doing, 1, 2?
Yep.
I don't have no bags.
We putting water out today? I guess.
You doing full boxes on the popcorn?
No. 2.
Okay, all good. You're gonna take over now, cause Rhonda uses those.
I need another bag. Okay, so today we have some nice cheese. It's a big box for everyone.
For everybody.
Yep, everyone. Okay, then we want something that they can have, so we're gonna do 2 here for the small family. Something like this, we just add it in there. It's kind of a small thing, good for them. Something that they can bake with, maybe a box of Jell-O, that would be good. You can see I'm not counting very well here. And then they get another treat. We have lots of treats here. And breads, it depends on what you have, on how much you give. But today we'll give a loaf of bread and a bagel.
And you said every week you usually get bread?
Yes, yes, they get breads every week.
When they get up to the dairy, the families with 1 and 2 in the family will get 12.5 eggs, a stick of butter, and cheese. The families of 3 and 4 will get 2 dozen eggs, have 2 sticks of butter, and some cheese. The larger families are going to get 4.5 dozen. They're going to get shredded cheese. They'll get cheese, and they will get 3 sticks of butter.
All this good protein.
Right.
It's important.
Very much so.
What's over here? Oh, that's right, the goodies.
Yes, now we'll get some baked goods, so they'll have some donuts, here's a chocolate cake, cute little Valentine treats, some little miniature muffins. cinnamon cake. And this varies. You never know what you get each week. And this depends, of course, on the size of the family. You need to put a vegetable box in. Deb has already put in their bag of potatoes, but she'll get us a box of mixed vegetables.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what's in a
They
one
get
cart?
like equivalent to probably 4 pounds of hamburger. Only one, it's just 1 pound of hamburger. They'll get some chicken, maybe some wieners, maybe a fast meal, whatever is there for smaller groups, families.
Okay.
And as we get to the bigger carts, they get like twice as much. I mean, a family of 3 and 4 will get twice as much as a 1 and 2. When we get to 5 and 6, they'll get like 3 times as much. And they get the bigger packages, they may get a good sized ham, turkey, a lot of chicken, just whatever we have available.
So this is cart number 1, and that matches up with cart number 1.
Car number 1. You guys take it out, put it in their nice clean trunk,
Maybe.
Maybe.
and we're good to go.
We'll be hauling this in a little bit anyhow, so.
Yeah.
Okay, these are boxes of pizza. This is chicken that came in big bags.
Yeah, I was here when they were breaking it
Okay,
up
yeah, so
earlier.
that's what they've done with that.
Seafood.
It always just depends on what's available when Bill sitting in there can order. People are gonna get a lot of shrimp.
That's good.
I don't know if the camera will show this is chicken.
More chicken.
Yep. So like here we got 4 boxes of that for today. Oh, we've got some hamburger piled in here. Some ground chicken, ground turkey. Really nice having this porch overhead.
Yeah.
Okay, here's boxes of ground turkey.
All right. Ground beef.
Ground beef. Uh-huh.
And the pizzas.
Yeah, most of the time the pizzas come in these bigger boxes. And here today we have some smaller ones and some bigger ones, and
Yep.
makes it handy for different size families.
Yeah, yeah. And you've got your giant walk-in cooler freezer here.
Right. Over here, I don't know if you saw this earlier. You got a picture of the milk?
I don't think so.
Milk. And that they give out according to family size also. So some milk. Not even sure what we have here. I think it's the first time for this.
That's good.
Yeah, it looks good enough to take in and warm up.
Wow. Okay, it is 2:26, so they're gonna start. I see a couple cars out here already.
Probably 3 or 4 cars out there.
Yep.
But we may get started a few minutes before 4, but not very many before.
Yeah.
Time to get everybody here and
All right.
go to 5:30, but they're still going. If they're in the parking lot by 5:30, why everybody gets food that comes through. But
Yeah.
usually it's slowing down pretty good by 5:30. So
All right. Okay, well, thank you. How do the cars communicate with you here? How do you know what's going on?
So there's a number on the windshield, and then we just ask their last name. It's all confidential. And then when I enter the name into the computer that we have out there, then it comes inside, and they know how many are in that household, so they know how to load the carts.
Well, who puts the number on the car?
Either I do or another girl, and then one of us gets the data entered into the
So you
device.
wait till there's a big line of cars?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
then
it
you
doesn't
run out
take
and-
long.
Like a game show, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, that's right. Yep, that's what we do. And then they know in here, so how to fill the carts.
Okay.
And did they tell you it's family size, like a 1, 2?
Yep, we did
Or
a-
a 3, 4, and all that?
Yep.
Yeah. And the name that's entered into the cellular device comes in here, just that it knows how many are in that household, not the name. That's all kept confidential
That doesn't
in a
matter.
program somewhere. yeah.
Right.
She will tell us how many are in that
What
car.
program is that?
Then
Or
as
what is
we, as we fill it,
Google Sheets.
while
Oh,
she
Google
checks it
Sheets,
out.
okay. So you just tap on
The number in the car for each cart. This is the cart number that corresponds with the car. And then we'll know how many are in car number 1. Then when we fill that, or go to fill that order, we'll check that off so we know it's been taken care of.
well,
Isn't that handy?
it is handy.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Oh,
You
it
didn't
really
have this
helps.
10 years ago.
No.
Oh, yeah. No, we didn't. That's right.
Right.
It's new it's just over a year old, about
Okay.
a year and a half.
Yeah.
We've been doing it that way.
Anything else to declare?
Did you tell him about the walk-ups, how we handle that?
No. How do you handle walk-ups?
Okay, they'll get a number as well. They get checked in just
Okay.
like someone in an automobile. And they get a number, comes in here. They have a number out there. I have a number. Put it on a cart and away it goes out the door.
Where do they walk up to? This door out here?
Yeah.
Where I was
they
just
They
out
just
with.
stand outside.
All right.
The mobile pantry is out at the Eagles School.
Okay, yep.
And
Up on the
that's
hill.
the third Thursday of each month, and that goes from 4 until 5:15 or until our food supply is gone.
The third Thursday of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And that's off of, what's it called now?
RC.
Yeah, RC, County Road RC.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Bye.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you'll come back next week and every week to see what's happening here in Richland Center.